YouTube, Sam here. Well, some of you know I need to put sheetrock up in my garage. But anyhow, I'm kind of here doing it myself until my son can get here. And I'm doing this outer part right here. And I went ahead and built a little gizmo here. Now I know lots of people have built these, but I thought I would do a little video on mine. So I'm fairly proud of the design anyway. It's basically just one of those 2x4, and down at the bottom I got basically the same thing, only I got a little wider board at the bottom. It's like 1x6 I believe, and basically it's just kind of two Ys with a 2x4 in between and a 2x4 going across the top. I made two of those, and in the middle of those I built this right here, which goes across. Now what I did, I built them, they're about 6 feet apart from each other, which gives you a couple feet, or about a foot on each side of a 4x8 sheet of sheetrock. And what I can do is actually slide it up this ladder and get it kind of setting up there on top of those 2x4s right there, just to give you an idea in case you ever decided you needed something like this. Now my ceiling is 8 feet, and I went ahead and built these for that, and I don't know the exact measurements from bottom to top, but I left enough up there that I can get probably 2 or 3 pieces of sheetrock even underneath the piece of sheetrock here, because all I need to be able to lift it up basically like this one is, and lay it flat when I go to do this here as well. I'll show you that too, but anyhow, I thought I'd try this and we'll see how well it hopefully films here. And keep in mind, I got a bum leg, so I can't lift with one of my legs at all, so this is pretty impressive for a one-man job, I guess you would say. Well, as you can see, that is in my way. Also though, as you can see, if I was doing sheetrock over here, I would just slide that all the way across. Then I'd be able to just lay that up there in between the two boards and put my sheetrock up from underneath, screw at a time. And also, as you can see, because I got it trapped between there and the top right there, it's just kind of hanging there right now. So I'm not putting a lot of effort or having to lift a whole lot of weight. It's working really well. Like I said, it's just like this. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to do something about that. And I'm hoping I can get up there and maybe sawzall the end of that off. We shall see. Alright, well, we're back on track hopefully here. I went to start sawzalling the end of that off. Whole dang thing about fell on me. So I had to put it back up there with some screws and stuff this summer. I'm definitely going to have to redo this. This was like this when I bought the place. I kind of knew that it was starting to get more wiggly than I thought it should, but unfortunately it about came down, but I think I got it all pretty good for now. And we're back on track. Got this up here, so we're going to try this again here, and hopefully that cut right there will give me enough room to get it by. You can see, just holding it here, it's sitting on these right here. Sticking a screw up in the ceiling up here just to kind of remind me of where this 2x4 is. As you can see, it is up there. I'm gonna need some probably help getting this fine-tuned and stuff, but even with a bum leg, you know, it wasn't that hard at all. Pretty much I used all upper body, and with those, it just kind of holds it up there. And like I said, I'm gonna have to fine-tune this one. There's something up there that's holding it from getting, probably that piece of plastic there. It's kind of rolled up, so I can't get it up where I need it to be. So anyhow, as you can see, I did this piece here, and it's all up there. So far, this is working really well for putting them up flat as well. We got that one up right there, and now we're in the midst of putting this one up. As you can see, it's just kind of sitting on top of the one right here. My son's helping me out, and so we got it up there and just kind of rested it on this one, and then took the end and just pushed it that way until it's hanging over and just sitting there all by itself. Now we're about to finish pushing it the rest of the way, so it sits on top of this other one here, and then we'll be able to screw it up. Okay, well, a little bit too far.
Get down my hand back.
Pulled it out of your hand. It's like having two more people here. Alright, now we're gonna screw it up. Hopefully not screw it up, but screw it up. Well, except for these couple little pieces here, I got one more that's going to go across there. Got pretty much all of it done here, and quite honestly, this worked better than I thought it would. Just taking the piece, shoving it over the side, and slipping it that way. You want to make it, you know, an inch or two shorter than, you know, so you have room to shove it up over there. But basically, it's just got the two pieces on each edge to kind of hold up the weight, and 2x4 going across the top, and same thing at the bottom, only got a 1x6 because that's what I had. Actually, that's one of the homemade shelves, the floating shelves that I made, cut in half because we didn't need that anymore for my son's room. Anyway, and then just a piece going in between the two right there, with those pieces going that way to give it some more stability from racking this direction, and those keep it from that direction. You get two of these, put them together, and that's what you got. And actually it worked like a charm. I was actually quite happy with it. Now, yet again, if you try this at home and some sort of bad thing happens, I'm not responsible, so do it at your own risk. If you decide to build something like this, make sure it's sturdy enough for what you're doing. But anyway, I think that will about do it for this video. I got most of it done that I need to do, so hopefully I'll be able to put my garage back together here shortly. So this is Sam, Jack of all, master of none. You all have a good one.